This is Andi Purewal for Boxing News, joined by Anthony Cacace in Liverpool. Anthony, it's good to see you. How are you feeling a couple of weeks on?
I'm great, mate. I'm great. Just taking it all in, mate. In Liverpool to watch Nick Ball, hopefully do the business, and yeah, mate, feeling great.
Anthony, obviously by the time this comes out, Nick would have fought and what have you, so let's just stick with the theme of yourself. Take me back to that night at Wembley. Just a huge night for yourself, another victory, a domestic name, if you will, a guy from the UK. How big was that night for you on a personal note?
It was as big as it gets, really, isn't it? I mean, that's an Usyk fight. Usyk and Fury, you know, then you're on the Joshua, Dubois. Can't ask for better, really, mate. I'm on record-breaking shows. I'm just really enjoying the journey and taking it all in.
I have to ask you, obviously there was a very frustrating period in your career, maybe 3-4 years ago, where you had a number of reasons why fights weren't going ahead. Does it all slightly or slowly start to feel like it was worth it now?
Oh yeah, no, 100%. The hardship and everything comes with it, you know what I mean? This is a business as well as a sport, and sometimes, you know, the business side stops you from enjoying or reaching the full potential. But for me, I came in with Queensbury and Simon had a good time, and they helped me get to where I am now.
In terms of where you are now and what's next, there's going to be a lot of talk about potential fights. Now, obviously, you're the IBF World Champion, Sugar Nunez, you're mandatory. Do you think that's the likely fight to take place next?
Yeah, that's the more likely one to take place. I mean, I see Leigh Wood calling me out the other day there as well. That's another fight that I would be more than happy to take. Obviously, if everything's right for me. But the same goes with Sugar Nunez. I'm afraid of no man. Like, it doesn't matter who it is. You get these people, oh, he's ducking him and ducking him. Talk shit, you know what I mean? That's bullshit. That's all that is. Like, it's like, make it right for me and you'll get the fight made. And that's how things are from here.
That leads in nicely to my next question. I spoke to Leigh Wood, so I assume it was that interview you saw from the clip. Yeah, for Boxing News. So you saw the clip, I assume, of him talking?
I seen the clip on Twitter and he reposted a couple of things and I was getting tagged in underneath him, so I've seen a couple of wee things.
So yeah, so obviously, yeah. So I mean, I weren't staring enough. It was just obviously a fight which was mentioned. On that note, let's say if talks were to begin, would you be happy to fight Leigh if it meant that maybe you had to vacate your title, but financially you felt it was the right move, or do you want to keep a hold of your belt no matter what and defend that?
For me, if I'm going to have to vacate a belt, I want paid. You know, to vacate the belt, I'm a person on top. So it's not just vacating. You know, it's kind of giving away your crown in a way, and you know, and that's it. Your bargaining chip. So once that's gone, it's gone. So if the likes of the Leigh Wood fight was to come off, and Leigh, I'm more than happy, and I know he knows that as well. I'm more than happy to fight that fight, but I have to be sorted for the IBF and for the fight, and assured that I'll get some shot at the winner of Nunez and who's next.
Leads nicely into my next question once again, with regards to the IBF. Are your team talking with them to see if there's any chance of maybe allowing an extension so you don't need to fight him next, if we can allow a voluntary before, or are they being as strict as what we know the IBF can be, and are they saying it's got to be Sugar Nunez next?
Yeah, well, it has to be Sugar Nunez next. You know, he stepped aside that last one, and you know, he get well paid, I'm sure. But he's still done it, and he's been waiting on the sideline for a while now, and he deserves his chance. You know, it's nice being the champion, and you know, me not being in that position, but I know that position he's kind of in, and it's not nice to be there. So it's Nunez as an eye, but I think we need to iron things out.
So just on a final one then, do you think Nunez or Wood might be, say, the top two names? There's nobody else you're considering maybe outside of that, or there's still other names floating about?
I could move to lightweight and fight up at lightweight. You know, I'd be happy to take on any of the champions up at lightweight. I can do whatever from here, you know. It's the world's my oyster. It's just what's best for me and my family, and I'll go off of that.
Just on that, then, you mentioned potentially moving up to lightweight. How do you feel making super feather? Do you feel like the time is coming to potentially move up now?
No, well, I mean, I'm turning 36, like, so I mean, it's just that why not have a go at it, kind of thing, you know. It's like making weights. Obviously, it's difficult. It's difficult for everyone, but lightweight. I fought as a lightweight my whole career as an amateur. I mean, I'm more than capable of holding myself at lightweight.
Anthony, I appreciate your time. Enjoy the rest of your night, and I look forward to seeing what's next soon.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it, mate.